Hello, welcome. What is this, episode 4 now? Yeah, episode numero cuatro. Welcome to an update on me. I don't really have an intro today. Yeah, it's been a week. There's a lot of stuff that has happened this week, but you know, I just gotta get through a lot of the bad stuff, and there's good stuff. Like, there's been a few good things this week. Just generally that I think are good. I get happy and happy. God, I'm yapping. So let's start with music, because we always start with music. I'm a music reviewer. It's sort of my job to do music and stuff. So let's start off with the big music happening that, a lot of music stuff happens at the beginning of the year. This year was the Brits. Or this week was the Brits. I didn't watch it. I didn't really care that much. But I know Sabrina Carpenter won an award, and I know she performed because I saw the performance. It was fine. It was a Sabrina Carpenter performance. I think it was fun. No real complaints. Other than that, pretty good. Yeah. I don't really have much to talk about in terms of that, whole thing. I'm sure it was good. I didn't watch it. I'm sure awards were given out to people who actually deserved it, much like the Grammys this year. Grammys was weirdly accurate this year, and if you say they're not because of the Metro Boomin thing, you're stupid. No one cares about Metro Boomin. Be for real. We Don't Trust You was worse than Alligator Bites Never Heal. No, I've listened to We Don't Trust You, and I've listened to quite a few songs of Alligator Bites. 100%. Alligator Bites Never Heal, way better. Just generally. But, since we're talking about rap... Look, okay. I knew it wasn't gonna happen. And I'm sure everyone knew it wasn't gonna happen. But I was hopeful. I had that if my soul wanted it to happen this week, and it didn't. So I'm here to formally write a little letter to Playboy Carti. Where is the album, man? Where is it? We've been waiting. It's been like a week since you... Actually, it's been more. It's been like 2 weeks since you put up those billboards with Spotify, and he hasn't released the album. And I get that, but the refunds are starting to come in now, and it's like, oh no. I don't know if we're ever gonna get this album. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why I care so much. I just want to see it happen, because I've listened to Cardi music. I don't think it's that good. Generally, I think it's fine, but I don't really care that much for Cardi. I just want to see the album drop, man. It's been so long. And I know it's gonna be good. I hope it's gonna be good. I will listen to it. It's gonna be, Cardi opium music. Which, fair enough. But yeah. generally, carti will never drop. What has dropped is nothing. Nothing good dropped this week. I can't lie. Like, nothing good. I think... No, that wasn't this week. No. No, I can't think of a single good song that's... Or a single song that's dropped that I care about. No, I genuinely can't think of one. That's crazy. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense. Generally, what I've been listening to is mainly, Mr. Morale, and the Big Steppers is the Kendrick album that I listened to this week. It was the album that I was like, I'm gonna listen to this week, and like it was the one I knew I was gonna listen to. I listened to it, crazy. I mean, Wild by Steppers is nearly perfect. Father Time is perfect. Yeah, N95 is a really good song. Like, the whole album is crazy. Disc 1 is far better than Disc 2. But Disc 2 still has some bangers, like Auntie Diaries. Mother I Sober is actually pretty good, even if it's long. Yeah, I liked it. So that was the album that I told myself I was going to listen to this week so I can get a review out. And I did get a review out. However, there also came up a situation where we were talking about Radiohead. I was just like, oh yeah, I need to listen to that Radiohead album, In Rainbows, I think. This is me at the time, I know it's called In Rainbows. So, I listened to it, and oh my goodness. I can't believe that, like, exists. That might be one of... That has to be top 5. That is a crazy album. Body Snatchers is a perfect song. Jigsaw Falling Into Place is a perfect song. I find... Like, I can't stop myself from singing along to Jigsaw Falling Into Place. Body Snatchers doesn't really have, like, interesting lyrics, but Jigsaw Falling Into Place, that's a sing-along song, and I love it. It is so good. But yeah, In Rainbows with Radiohead, so good, crazy good. Other music that I listened to, I didn't really listen to much this week other than those two albums. I've been listening a lot to those two albums, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I haven't really listened to much else. I think I'm going to listen to a new Radiohead album this week, since I like In Rainbow so much, and it's one of their more unpopular albums, surprisingly. I mean, obviously, that doesn't really matter, because, like, Pablo, no one's actually listened to the entirety of Pablo Honey, and, like, that album has Creep on it, which has 2 billion streams on Spotify, so I don't think it really matters that much. But, yeah, generally. Good week for me when it comes to music. Just really midweek for drops. I don't really think anything good dropped this week. Speaking of me and my week, that's it for music. How far are we in? 9 minutes. Yeah. No, I really don't have too much to talk about when it comes to music this week. Generally, I have pretty much said everything, said my piece. So we're gonna talk about me. There's a few things. So we're gonna start with the bit that I completely forgot about last time because I never wrote any notes. Which is best and worst moment of the week. So yeah, first we have to talk about the best moment of the week, because Jesus Christ. I think I found the funniest image of all time. I won't put it up on screen, but you can find it yourself. There is a sitcom show. I don't remember what the sitcom show is even called. And in this show, there is a character. This character's name, and this is not a joke. You will probably know, and I know that my friend who watches these definitely knows what I'm talking about. the guy's name, the kid's name, is Brick Heck, and he looks hilarious. He is such a funny existence. His existence is funny to me, and he's been very relevant this week to me specifically, because, well, I have a hangout where all of my friends, basically, me and all my friends hang out with VC sometimes. It's like a Discord server, and it's had the same Among Us profile picture since 2023 at this point, and for the first time I changed it. Sorry, I've got to close the door. I forgot that people exist in my house. Yeah, I'm recording this a little late. Don't judge me. Sorry, Kendrick Lamar. I changed the profile picture to this picture of Brick Heck, and everyone got really mad at me. And I said I'm not going to change it back until I Am Music releases. Which, yeah, that one's going to take a while. But yeah, no, that one of my friends specifically, Jay, his name isn't Jay. We don't know what his name is. We know it starts with AJ, but so we just call him Jay. He hates it, and that is hilarious. Yeah, no, I can't stop laughing when I see that image. That is such a funny image. I can't believe his name is Brick fucking Heck. Brick Heck, dude. That's insane to me. But yeah, generally, this week has been better than the other weeks. I haven't been as stressed about exams for some reason, probably because all my coursework is being finished. We're basically just doing revision and lessons at this point. You know, I've been trying out a new revision strategy. So, worst moment of the week, which works, by the way, so I probably will use that until GCSEs. Generally, it was pretty difficult to choose our worst moment of the week, but it was still pretty easy to choose a worst moment of the week. I can't lie. You know, there was one thing that happened that trumped everything else, and it was just my school bag that I got 2 months ago giving out. It gave up about 6 weeks before my exams, and I had to buy a new one, which luckily kind of doubles up as a school bag and a laptop bag, so I'll be able to use it once I get kind of my own laptop. I'll actually be able to use it as just a normal bag, but for now it is a school bag. But I was just so upset at the time, because I was like, bro, it's 2 weeks. Or not 2 weeks, it's 2 months before my exams. And it's been 2 months since I got this damn bag, and it's already broken. But yeah, we tried to fix it. It just wouldn't go back. There was already a hole in it. I kind of knew it was going after 2 months when the other one lasted about 2 years. It pissed me off so much. But yes, generally, you know, that's not as bad as feeling depressed, but yeah, it was still pretty bad. I'm allowed to have my small moments. um, of sadness, and that was pretty much the smallest moment of sadness I had. I had a bit of a shock this morning because I forgot my PE kit, and I had PE today, so I had to like rush back into my house, get the PE kit, and then rush back to school. I was like just on time, and I'm never just on time. I'm always good, and I just wasn't this week. I don't have a lot on my thing. Actually, I don't have a lot on my doc, but I will keep yapping to try and pad out time. I do have a few things that aren't on here that I do want to talk about, to be fair. I can stretch this out. The Am I A thing has been here since, episode 1. I've been doing this for a while, but this week is actually different. I've only actually had 2, even though there's been 4 episodes, because on the 3rd one, I didn't forget about it, I just did the same one as week 2. So, this week, I have a different one, and it is actually sort of a genuine question. Am I a worrier? Do I worry too much? I think I do. And this sort of coincides with, do I care too much about specific things? Someone told me that. Jay actually told me that. I just thought, wow. Yeah, no, that hits deep. Because I don't know this guy, and he's saying I do know him, but, like, I don't know him in real life. He does not know, like, how I am in, like, most situations. He's right, I care too much. But I can't... I've tried, I promise, I've tried, but I can't just shake that feeling off of caring. There are things that hurt me and things that don't, and at the end of the day, if you're gonna, do all this stuff, just don't do that sort of thing. And the reason I say I can pad this out is because it actually links to something that I don't have on here that I wanted to talk about, and that is, ML, we'll call her. Yes, ML. My friends all know who I'm talking about. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I hate the word crush. I hate I hate saying I have a crush, but there really is no other way to explain this, so I will say it like that. I have a crush on ML, and we used to talk all the time because we sat next to each other in a specific lesson. But we got a new teacher, the teacher changed the seating plan, and because they didn't really know any of us, we were kind of separated. And we haven't spoken since then. And, that sucks for me. But it's like, I can't bring myself to talk to her outside of lesson. Because it's like, because first of all, okay, there's a lot of things to unpack here. Jesus Christ, oh god, my mind is just going through everything. First of all, do I like her, or is it just my mind saying I like her because she's the only woman who's actually ever really talked to me properly? She asked me about interests and stuff. No one really ever done that before. Not really my friends. I just tell them about that sort of thing. But she actually asked. It felt like she cared about me. But, so, am I just saying that because I feel some sort of connection? Or am I saying that because I genuinely like her? Like, as a person? And second of all, What, she thinks I'm weird? Like, this is why I say, am I a warrior? What? And here's the problem. I know that Gorlock, forgot I called him Gorlock. I just do that naturally now, on these. I know that Gorlock did the same thing with another girl he liked, and just never really approached her and talked to her. But I might just do the same. I might. Because actually I don't know if that's what he did. He might have done something different. I was just told that not to do what he did, or I'd be forever made fun of. He must have done something bad, or that, so I just assume it's that. But, like, I'm too worried that she'll, like, never talk to me again, because, ew, that's weird. You're talking to me. I don't like you. No, I can't. And yeah, no, that was a freaky thing that happened this week as well. Because my friend, I don't want to call him lanky. I mean, he is lanky, but I don't want to call him like that as a nickname. I'll call him Capri. Yeah, I'll call him Capri for a very specific reason. So Capri, right, was talking to me, and the first thing he said to me, which I feel like he's making fun of me all the time, but I think that's just his tone, is, "Are you trying to pull any girls?" And obviously I said no, because the the truth is no. I'm really not. I just want to talk to ML again, but I probably won't get the chance. And he sort of, he went, and he started listing names, even though I'd said no at that point. And he named one other person before he got to ML, who, by the way, is not particularly someone who most people would think of when they think of me. And I'd already told Minecraft Witch at this point. And he overheard it, and I just kind of had to lie and say, no, I don't like it that much. I just looked at him, and we both knew, like, what? How did he know that? I didn't tell him that. So, he just guessed, and I can't believe he got that. That was a soul read. But, yeah, in conclusion, I am probably too much of a warrior, but I'm not going to try and get over it. I wish I could, but I'm not going to try. I think I'm just going to let this one die. I can't lie. I wish I didn't have to, but I mean, we're both, from what I remember, we're both planning to stay in QE6 form, but we're not taking any of the same lessons. So I probably won't see her pretty much at all after GCSEs are over. Well, whatever. Oh, and after prom night. Yeah, prom night. I found out about that today. That's going to be fun. I'm just going with my friends. I'm not. It's just going to be a fun night with my friends. I'm not going with anyone specific. I'm sure some people will do that, but no thanks. No, I'm not asking ML out to prom, bro. That's weird as hell. I don't know her like that. Well, I do know her quite well at this point. Yeah, fun fact, her favourite game is Red Dead Redemption 2. That's such a based favourite game. I was not expecting that when I was talking to her, and I was like, obviously I didn't say this out loud, but I just looked at her and thought, I think I love you. Yeah, I'm a warrior. I'm gonna let it die out probably. But yeah, cope and save. I might tell the rest of the group. Maybe not. I care too much. Yeah, I care too much. I care too much about this whole thing, about whole keeping it a secret. whatever. How long did that? 25 minutes. See, I told you I could pad it out. I'm so good. I'm so good at delaying the end of this, bro. 25 minutes. This section started like 15. This is my... This is me. This is my perfect victory, dude. I'm so good at pandering and padding things out for the sake of watch time. Okay. Let's go off of that because I'm depressed now. Shit, I'm depressed now. God damn it. Alright. Yeah, Terraria. Terraria is a fun game that I used to play a lot, and then I stopped playing it a lot because I realised that, you know, school is probably more important, and so is my life outside of video games and YouTube and this podcast. Well, this podcast didn't exist yet, but yeah. So yeah, I'm back. Unfortunately, unfortunate happenstances made me want to play the game again, and now I'm playing the game again. As much as I sort of don't want to, but at the end of the day, that doesn't really matter much. I'm thinking about doing a music review video soon. Just like a small one. It's kind of going on a tangent. I don't really know where it came from, but yeah, I was just thinking, you know, life outside of YouTube. I don't really do YouTube that much. I think I'm going to try and get back into it. Maybe upload a few music videos. Put all these podcast videos into just a playlist where you can watch all the videos, so that, you know, people can differentiate my other stuff from this stuff. And if you just want to look at this podcast stuff, you can go onto the playlist. If you just want to look at, you know, my other content, you can look at that. I only really did completion videos, so like Geometry Dash completion videos, and then Celeste, which I still play by the way, completion videos. But I actually haven't done a Celeste completion video in a while, even though I've done 2 extra Golden Berries, which is what I used to, you know, upload. God. So that pisses me off sometimes, though. Really does. There are some stupid damn levels. But yeah, anyway, back to Terraria. Yeah, I'm back. I'm starting off with pretty much the same thing that I ended off with, which was I had a major calamity run that I never finished that was on Expert Revengeance. This is going to sound like hieroglyphics to people who don't play Terraria modded. I had a major Expert Revengeance world that I just, like, I don't think he even made out pre-hard mode. So I started a new one, and I'm already pretty much to where I was on that other world. Yeah, it was pretty easy to get there, generally. What are my friends doing right now? Alright, whatever. Terraria. Yay! Yeah, I beat Hivemind the other day. Yesterday, actually. I beat Hivemind yesterday. So I'm on the road. I'm on the journey to playing the game again, which, you know, blessing or a curse, if you will. And there's only one other bit I have written down. I'm worried this isn't going to make it the full 40 minutes. I might have to make up some stuff. Maybe some stuff that I forgot to write down or something. Yeah, okay. Let's just do this. So, let's talk about my friends. I love my friends. I have such a great friend group. I love my friend group. I think they're such a cool, you know, group of people, but they can be I can be really unfunny. Don't get me wrong. I understand I can be really unfunny. But so can they. Like, really unfunny. Like, I'm talking same joke over and over again and still find it funny types of unfunny. There's just a bit that's been going on forever, except most bits that go on for a really long time start to deviate and become funny again because they have, like, extra bits piled on top of them. This one, it doesn't. They just keep going. And, I want to talk about Ginger. So, Ginger, and my friends know who Ginger is. Like, I feel like I should explain these things, but, like, my friends will know who Ginger is. There's no way they won't. But yeah, no. Ginger, really unfunny. Particularly unfunny. Kills a room. Like, not even my friends find it funny 99.9% of the time. So we made a little bit called Ginger of the Day, because at least once a day he would kill a joke. And we go, killed it, Ginger of the Day, and he'd get pissed. He stopped getting pissed, eventually, because haha funny bit, but it got a bit repetitive. But it wouldn't have been repetitive if it was just used on Ginger. No. They had to call every single joke that no one laughed at, or even if, like, maybe one person had a slight chuckle, they'd still have to go, oh, killed it, Ginger of the Day. And I understand that, like, oh, he's getting angry at it, that's so funny. And I 100% know that Minecraft Witch is gonna be like that when he watches this. No. It's just not funny. And it hurts me, it pisses me off. Because it makes me feel like I'm just... it makes me feel like I'm stupid, you know? Like, it makes me feel like I already feel bad for making that joke, because there's pretty much just silence. When you then look at me and tell me I'm unfunny, why? What the fuck? It's just... this joke, this stupid joke, is just a bullying tactic that you disguise as a bit, and it's not even a funny bit. Like, I'm not kidding here. Please stop. I would have said this in real life earlier, but I was thinking about way too many things at that point. Please stop. Because you did it to me today, and I heard you do it to someone else, and it wasn't funny when you did it to them either. And I understand that they took it as a joke, but I don't. I can't. Like I said earlier, I take things too seriously. If you want me to like you, you have to understand that I am going to take whatever you say to heart, and I'm going to take it seriously, even if it's just like a meaning. When Eyebrow Slit, that's his new name now, what a fucking idiot getting an eyebrow slit, when he said to me, you should stop making jokes, do you think that was nice? Do you think that I genuinely was like, oh, that's a good one? No. I was pissed. I was already pissed off. And he went, oh, he said this. And then he was like, oh, you should stop making jokes. I get it. I'm unfunny. But you don't have to constantly tell me every single day that I'm unfunny. That rant's done. That ramble's done. Did I pad it out? No! Shit. I didn't pad it out long enough. Ah, no. I thought that was like 10 minutes. It was only 5. Okay. What else do I have to talk about? Come on, there's gotta be something. I can't just leave it like this. There's gotta be something, there's gotta be something. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 I can't leave it like this. There has to be something else. There's gotta be something else. Um, 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 I could just waste time. What's funny? Shit, I'm running out of material, man. Okay, this week was pretty eventful. I had a lot to talk about. I had that whole 10-minute bit about me being depressed. It wasn't a bit, it was real. But, like, you know. Have I really talked about everything that happened to me this week? There's no way I missed something, right? It's way better when there's two people. I might get a guest on next week. Maybe someone I know in real life, maybe someone I know online. I know a guy that would be willing to do it. But I'm not sure if he'd be available. So I'll have to check that. Especially on Friday. Oh no, I'll check. Well, it's been a good day. Is there really anything that I can talk about now? Ooh, I know. Listen to In Rainbows by Radiohead. And Mr. Morale by Kendrick Lamar. Those are both. Okay, Minecraft Witch, if you're listening to me, you need to listen to In Rainbows by Radiohead. It is one of the greatest albums of 2007. I say that because I do not know any other albums from 2007. Not even Kanye released an album that year, and he released a lot of albums in that specific area of time. So, listen to it. Honestly, one of my favourite albums of the 2000s. So, please, listen to it. And if you don't like it, music is a subjective thing. Anyway, I think I've had it out long enough. 37 minutes is not bad. Plus, I have all the plugging to do. You're already on my YouTube, for free. However, if you go to PRTL3, if you go to twitch.tv/PRTL3, you'll find my Twitch. And through my Twitch, you can find my Discord. It is linked there. Anything else? Follow me on Pornhub. I don't have a Pornhub account, I'm kidding. Yeah. Oh, and watch Total Drama Island. It's a pretty funny show, and it does still hold up today. Mostly. I'm not saying it entirely holds up today, but it holds up a decent amount. Yeah. My panning is done. I will see you all next week, where I will give you an update on none other than me. See ya.